everything on Facebook. So I think I could start doing that to get me to start doing stuff quicker. To get this party started right. Today I did this in 15 minutes. To get the party started quickly. If I was at home, I would set this up the night before. I'm not joking. If I had my own crib, I would set it up the day before. I'm getting old now. I actually probably need a desktop, not a laptop, or at least like an extra screen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like for reals. I need me an extra screen. I like having two screens, or I like having a big screen since I've been working at the library. So the library is now elevating how I do things. You guys understand? The library has now elevated me. And this is what you're supposed to do with programs for homeless people too. Because some people are not gonna come back and steal. They just gonna elevate what they do. And so that's what it is. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop doing this stuff. Being mean to homeless people and being mean to people and all this stuff. It's not just something that it's not something you have to do. So today is all about compassion. And it's like it's what self-love looks like. So I talk about this all the time. It's never like compassion is never like, especially for yourself. Like, don't ever just like, oh my God, I'm the worst human being. Today I didn't put I didn't get my family the potato salad. And it's like, they will live. They will live. Um, Compassion. Let's look up the word first. What does it mean? So compassion means sympathetic, pity and concern for sufferings or misfortunes of others. So it's like you can have like don't have pity for yourself. Pity is a bad word, but sympathy, you can be sympathetic for yourself. And I think that's really the only way to be for yourself is sympathetic. Like woe is me. And it is. It's like if somebody has done something to you, then why not recognize that you yourself need to be handled with her? So I go back to this thing, like I always tell the kids about Kevin. So, like I said, put him in your hand. Make sure he can get around. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you protect him. Don't let him fall. Don't let him fall. And it's like that's how you have to do yourself. Don't let yourself fall. When you're young, and so you can put on a show. So you be crying and you be looking to the left and the right. Who's watching me? And it's like you can just watch yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like you could be your best critic. So it's like you have to just have that compassion for yourself. I hate the definition that they put up here: sympathetic pity and concern for sufferings or misfortunes of others. But today it's all about yourself. What does that look like? And for real, it's like when I said, honey, dust yourself off and move on. Honey, dust yourself off and move on. So this is learning self-compassion one day at a time. I take a lot of selfies. If y'all look, it says take a selfie to keep not sure. So I do that too. Like some selfies I don't put out there. And sometimes I keep my favorite. Sometimes I put the ugliest picture out there because I'm like, hey, you need to see me ugly too. So it's like that's something. Take a selfie to keep not sure. That's the one you can frame and hang in your house. Write down one thing to celebrate and let myself feel that happiness. So it's like, again, we talked about celebration, and I put it in something yesterday or the day before. It's like, give yourself a party. Like mine is when I go to the coffee shops, I sit down with a cup and have a coffee. I like to eat on a real plate. I like to have real dishes. I like to have a real cup. I like for it to be tasty. Blondies, I always cry there, but for real, the food is never seasoned. It's like you actually have to season your own food. So I keep seasoning in my bag. I have not taken it out of blondie, so I just use salt and pepper because I just get eggs. So I just put salt and pepper on my eggs. The best sandwich I have is like this egg white sandwich with feta cheese, and the only reason it probably has it is because of the feta. Now, when I go to Rooster always has seasoning on the food. It is very delicious, but it's spicy, so they use a lot of cayenne pepper or something, but it's spicy. So it's like just those things make me feel happy. It's better if my son is there because we get to share, we get to talk about what we eating, all this different stuff. We get to just sit there and just laugh or do whatever we do. So I miss him. I really do. We used to spend our time at Panera Breads, floss, get it out of your teeth. People used to make fun of me because I always kept floss with me, y'all. I mean, I like flossing. I haven't done it in years. I'm serious. Read one book chapter for pleasure. I want to finish Jamaica Kincaid. I have to, the autobiography of Jamaica Kincaid. Learn one new thing. Yesterday we talked about like just going to those websites and learning new things. And remember, Art of Ed. I never put it on anything, but remember, if you're an artist, Art of Ed is awesome. Also, Full Sail University is a good school to go to. Make my bed. I like mine sloppy. I have to make it now. I have to fold up my blanket because I'm in a shelter. List three things I appreciate about myself. You should always get into nature, do something outside. There is, I'm gonna make a website for this. So I mean a blog page, because there are like all these great apps I can see. iNaturalist. What's the other one? There's a notebook, like you can take pictures. Like today, I actually took pictures on my way here. I gotta upload them on my way going back. So that's something else. Like it's just like to iNaturalist. I love like spotting stuff. I think this morning though I spotted an actual cockroach outside of a hotel. It could be a cockroach or a water bug, but I thought it looked interesting because its wings were up. So it's probably a flying cockroach, but still, it was there. Do one thing to further my career. Replace I have to with I get to. I get to make videos for people. I get to research. I get to read stories to children. I get to talk about relationships. I get to. I get to sing songs. I get to. You see, meditate for 10 minutes. Y'all, this happened in line. I'm getting ready at the shelter, and they were like, "Are you sleepy?" Because the man Greg is constantly talking. He's constantly talking, and I'm just like, I put my hand on my chest and start breathing. And they're like, "Are you asleep?" Yes, I am. I'm like a lamb. I cannot deal with bullshit. I'm sorry. It's just like I can't. And speaking of the shelter, let's talk about the woman last night. So last night I'm coming into the shelter and I see her skirt. I say, your skirt is so cute, and it has pockets, y'all. It has pockets. I could probably fit the skirt for real. She's a thin woman. So I say, can I so I was like, so she said, do you want to have it? I said, yeah. She said $5. Wait a minute, then you ask me for a pair of pants or something to sleep in. $5. That's what she said. So you want me to give you something, but for me, you want me to pay for it. Makes no sense because I'm the person that actually needs help. You are here to stalk me. So let's talk about that. So last night, Terrell hollers across the room. He says, Shante, I really wish, because I told him about the boxer that came here yesterday and how he was acting. So he said, Shante, I wish I was like I used to be because I'll shoot one of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no. If I was how I used to be, I slap them. And so they be thinking I'm playing it because I'm not gonna smile about it because I'm serious. When I was young, I don't play. Like it's like I am not doing anything to you. You know what I'm talking about? Like you haven't came to my mind. You haven't crossed my mind. I don't look at you. I don't care what you were. I don't know what your name is, where your mama at. I don't know shit. I'm talking about these people would be perfect strangers on campus too. They would come to me like they had a comment towards me. So you've been peeking around corners and watching me all this fucking time for what you don't even fucking know. You haven't asked a question. You haven't tried to become my friend. Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So I would get a job, and one of these bitches might be the boss. Y'all, I have to beat they ass. And I'm talking about not on campus. I beat their ass at work. It's not like I have 3 or 4 jobs anyway. I'm coming here. I'm already fucking tired. You over here bullshitting because I came in 1 minute late or some shit. And that's how I been 1 minute, one day, 1 minute late. And I might have called before I came and said, you know what? I'm calling you to let you know I'm gonna be late. Y'all, I have to get to the job and beat the fuck out of them because they come. You're fine, bitch. No, I'm not. Or they'll come and say it's something else. Oh no, it didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? That's the racist shit they do. So I go ahead and slap the racism right out their fucking mouth. Y'all understand? You see? And it's like, that's what I was telling him last night. I beat the fuck out of one of these bitches. This bitch gonna turn around and look. So you know I'm talking about you. So this morning I didn't even have to see it because she went ahead and left. Because that's what she said. I'm getting an apartment. Good. Good. Great. Get your multi-wannabe personality ass out of here. You know you ain't shit. You knew when you first came here and tried to lay down on this fucking cot, on the cot. You see what I'm saying? You got a whole house. That's where you should have stayed. Okay, let's keep going. So meditate for 10 minutes. Say no to something I don't want to do. So just say no. I'm getting too old, y'all. I'm getting too old. Listen to one new uplifting song. Focus on the words and don't multitask. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. That's what I'm telling everybody. That's what she's telling you. Not every instance of negative self-talk in instances of negative self-talk, replace it with positive words. Say, I am enough. Put my phone out of reach for 1 hour. I didn't start putting my phone on airplane mode. I have to because these people will stalk the phone. That's something. It's something on the phone. Do one thing that scares me. Watch one funny movie and let myself laugh and recharge. Color. I watercolor. So sometimes after the show, if it's a day of freedom, I go upstairs to the art area and I draw stuff out and then I watercolor. That's it. That's what I do. Sometimes I sit down. I've been wanting to sit down somewhere and just draw. I haven't done that yet. Change my screensaver to something uplifting. It's just me and my son. Do nothing for 10 minutes. Sometimes I have to. I just got to sit there and it's okay. But I'm down. Imagine that what an uplifting friend would say to me and say that to myself. Write down a mistake and verbally forgive myself. Exercising in any way for 20 minutes, replace what I have to with I get to. Y'all, I go to the gym and I do yin yoga the whole time. And people probably swear I can't exercise. I get that ball for my joints. I'm not trying to kill myself for anybody. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If it's going to be fine, it's going to be fine, baby. If it's going to be fat, it's going to be fat. You hear me? If it's going to be cellulitic, it's going to be cellulitic. So I get there. I give me a mat. I give me a ball. And I do a workout. And I've been working out for so long, I just take my time and do it. You see what I'm saying? I assist myself with the ball because I haven't been doing yoga every day. I'm not about to hurt my knees. It already hurt getting off this bus. It's already going to hurt with me trying to walk around this place with my back. I take my time and do whatever I need to do for myself. That's how you got to do it. Journal about a dream or goal, no matter how unrealistic, get descriptive. Do it. Reconnect with an old friend. Organize one small part of my area. I've been organizing my purse and all that stuff, trying to get everything ready for myself. Write a love letter to myself. Yeah, I do it every day. I love this show. Don't go home right after work. Go to the library or park or go to dinner alone. Those are all the things I like to do. Take a guilt-free nap. If I had a place to do it, I would. Make my favorite snack food. I keep my Nutella with me, and I got some raspberry vinaigrette, which probably needs to be thrown away because it has to go in the refrigerator. Get up and watch the sunrise. I go outside early in the morning, at least 20 minutes early, so I can just sit out there by myself and meditate or do whatever I have to go through my purse or whatever. Especially if since it's summertime, it is okay to be outside. It's beautiful outside. So this is actually a list of 31 things that can give you self-compassion one day at a time. And I'll give you like a list, because this is a great thing to make a little blog page off of. And that's it. Like it's just yesterday we watched a movie. This is the most interesting thing. And this is what was happening in Texas. I told y'all they kept trying to tell me they're going to kill me out of everything that they did. The thing was, they never was supposed to use me in anything. Nothing from my classroom, anything. Jack and Shamar, whoever else, was never supposed to have anything from my classroom in the first place. So I watched the movie, and it's this artistic man artistic, ARTISTIC, artistic man, and he's married to a younger white woman, and she's from another country. So he hires this man, I think he's out of jail or something like that, to come and work for him and work on the cars. So the man come and her and him start having an affair, and he's a black man. So when I was on the phone one day with Jack, he told me that he was at a club and he said he was there with Shamar and Beth. And I was like, I didn't put two and two together. I didn't know he met the people from Olive Garden. So he was there with Shamar and Beth, and he says, well, they got into a fight. And this is actually what happened with Richard. This happened to Richard too. So he said they got into a fight or an argument or something, and he started to protect the white girl. I said, Jack, that sounds stupid. I said, I wouldn't be doing that. I was like, I wouldn't do it. I said, because that you ultimately went to jail for a white woman. I say it's not really worth it, because if it's Shamar or Beth, you really don't want to protect them anyway, because they always want to try and do something underhanded as women. You understand what I'm saying? Because they really think that pussy has power. It has power for yourself, but pussy don't have that much power, because I'm like, this pussy can't be this good. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still looking at the show. She is skinny, thin, white woman. So he every day, every chance they get, they making love, they having sex. So she come up and say, the guy come and say, I got the loan, y'all. I got this loan. This creative man, he's come and say, I got the loan to go ahead and make this into a park and make this into a racetrack and all this different stuff. And y'all see what I'm saying? Because this is how they thought they was going to kill me for real. They was going to make a foundation, everything. You see, because I got good work that I've done. That's why they started stealing it. So he's saying, and I'm talking about good. When I say good work, y'all, it's like the work I did as a teacher, the work I did helping people, the work I did for the homeless, all this different stuff. This is stuff that I really do. I really am who I say I am. You see what I'm saying? So this man come and he gonna give him the opportunity to have the store. He gonna tell her. He didn't tell the lady. He just told the man. So I guess he was gonna surprise her. So he went. So the black man went and told the girl what he was telling him. Well, this is what I see, and this is how I saw. Y'all, he acts just like Joel McCombs. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm a creative person, and now he gonna go tell somebody else what my ideas are. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So he can get money off of what I'm doing. I'm talking about they all leeches. They all predators. So he telling her, she say, wait a minute. This is what we can have together. He say, we? She say, yeah, me and you. In this moment, he should have slapped the taste out of her mouth. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If you spoil a rod, you spoil a child. Because let me tell y'all what she did. Let me tell y'all what her spoiled ass did. He's still thinking to himself how he gonna kill this man. She say, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. He go and tell her the plan of how they gonna kill him. They gonna put him in this car, and he showed the watermelon. He even put some out there. He put the watermelon out there. They gonna let the car drop on him. So the man came as a nice person and said, okay, let me help you. He don't got nothing in his heart that's like hurting either of them. He said, yeah, let me help you. So he get under the car to try to help him with the bolt. She come in and creep in and drop the car. He can't get his hands out fast enough. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't make the plan. So the car drops onto his hands. He tell her, get rid of those shoes before you go. So she go rinse the shoes off and jump in the car and go. He ended up going to the cops and saying, because she said she was pregnant. So he goes to the cops and he tell them that he gonna go ahead and take the fall. For what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you should have slapped it. The same hands he should have slapped it with got stuck under that truck. Cause we know how to create something, because we got a good idea, so because we excited don't mean we gotta die and give it to you. It's like if you couldn't come up with the shit, then what the fuck you trying to fuck with it for? So she not even pregnant. She is actually sleeping with the driver, one of the drivers at the racetrack. So look, y'all, he sent her a letter and say, let me see my child before I go, before I die. Now listen, Jack was supposedly had a baby with a Hispanic woman when he went to Mexico. This just shit he used to tell me on the phone all the time. I don't care. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Every time he got some type of fucked up ass story, and the whole time they listening inside my fucking house and all this different shit. Go to jail, nigga. So listen. She ended up asking somebody to bring her a picture of her and her son. And she say, how old is he? She say, he 5 and he is my pride and joy. She lied and told her she wanted the pictures for something, right? This woman cut the picture in half, sends the picture to the man. As he is walking out, he read it, saw the picture, and he going on death row. He about to get killed. You understand what I'm saying? And he could have saved his own life by stopping her in that moment and slapping the taste out of her fucking mouth. You see what I'm talking about? Just like when me and Kunta in the car, and he's telling me, Shantae, you could just die early and your order be worth something. He said, I thought that's how they did it. You understand what I'm talking about? So I'm telling him, don't ever fucking say that to me again. Because you full of shit. I was like, what the fuck they look like? I gotta die early so somebody else can get rich. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I can't even talk. I'm talking straight up like I'm from Louisiana. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm not joking, y'all. It's like, what the fuck be wrong with y'all? You mean to tell me you want me to help you commit a crime that can end me in prison for the rest of my fucking life? Y'all see what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to tell y'all have low self-esteem. When I say low, let's look it up. Low self-esteem. You can't think of nothing to do for yourself. When someone lacks confidence about who they are and what they can do, they often feel incompetent, unloved, or inadequate. People who struggle with low self-esteem are consistently afraid about making mistakes or letting other people down. Let's talk about some compassion for yourself. You mean to tell me you want me to sit here and be set up by you? You understand what I'm talking about? You want me to kill? You want to kill me? Like I got low self-esteem? Y'all, that's the end of the show. That's all I had to say. Anyway, that's it. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns telling you, if you are alpha or AKA, kiss my ass and fuck off. Keep your hands off anything that's about me. Blake, I love you and I thank you. Have a great day.